Welcome back. And in our sports news, Brazilian club the Corinthians have released a statement denying that a deal has been made for the purchase of Manchester City's striker Carlos Tevez. The statement was posted on the Brazilian club's website one day after Manchester City's manager Roberto Mancini said the agreement had been sealed. Last week, City rejected a £40 million bid from the Corinthians, where the Argentine played for 18 months between 2005 and 2006. The statement said that there was nothing concrete regarding Tevez and that negotiations were underway. The English Premier League side are believed to want around £50 million for the player, who joined them 2 years ago from Manchester United. The Uruguay national team said that it had planned on playing in the same style it's used so far in the Copa America tournament when it faces Peru in the semi-final today. Coach Oscar Tabarez said he regarded Peru as a strong team and said his squad would go with the strategy that has got them this far in the competition. Uruguay qualified for the semis after beating out Argentina with a penalty shootout. However, Uruguayan player Diego Forlan said that he held the Argentine and Brazilian team, upset by Paraguay, in high esteem despite their losses. Meanwhile, Peru's national team appeared confident and optimistic on the eve of their semi-final match against Uruguay. Energised after a surprise win over Colombia, several of the players could hardly believe that they'd made it so far. Coach Sergio Mar-karian did not speak to the media on Monday, but had said earlier that his team needed to adopt a more cautious, disciplined and efficient style during the semi-final. Australian Stuart Law arrived in Dhaka on Monday to take up his post as the new Bangladesh cricket coach. Law replaced compatriot Jamie Siddons, whose contract was not renewed when it expired at the end of June. The Bangladesh Cricket Board said that Law has been appointed as head coach for a 2-year period effective from July the 1st. The Australian had served as Sri Lanka's assistant coach under Trevor Bayliss since 2009 and was made their interim coach after Bayliss stepped down after the World Cup in 2011. He had just completed his assignment in England, where Sri Lanka lost their Test series 1-0 and lost the one-day series 3-2. Upon arrival, Law met up with the team and said that joining Bangladesh was a great opportunity to work with such a talented side.
Oh, look, I've seen them play. You got the captain, Saqib. He was rated, the number one all-rounder in the world not long ago. Tammy Iqbal's a destructive, top order batsman. I've seen Bangladesh play a lot of good cricket. They're very, very talented. Maybe there might be other areas away from cricket that they may need to improve. A little bit more professionalism, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen them close up to understand what, as I said before, what makes them tick. But look, I see them as high talented cricketers.
Recovery permitting, Alberto Contador will revert to his usual attacking style in the Alps, with his Tour de France title looking in jeopardy after 2 weeks of racing. The 3-times champion lies 7th in the overall standings, 4 minutes behind leaders Thomas Voeckler of France and about 2 minutes adrift of his main rivals. The 28-year-old Spaniard lost crucial time after being held up behind a pile-up on the first stage and also hit the deck in the first week, sustaining a knee problem that forced him to sit and wait in the Pyrenees. Contador will have 2 gruelling stages in the Alps on Thursday and Friday to make up for lost time, as well as 42.5-kilometre individual time trial on Saturday. And finally this evening, a story that requires your sense of smell. The Middle East perfume industry today is valued at $3.5 billion. The Fragrance Foundation of Arabia has recently revealed that by 2015, the market in the region is estimated to reach $10 billion. Additionally, the recent Memorandum of Understanding between the Dubai Economic Department and the FFA further cements the perfume sector as a key player within Dubai's colossal beauty market. To this end, a fragrance expert is currently conducting workshops in Dubai with the aim of educating women on the further potential of this multi-million-dollar industry.
I have worked for 10 years in the perfumery industry, first in Europe for 6 years and 4 years here in Dubai. And thanks to this knowledge and experience, I can say that perfume is very important in the Middle Eastern region.
Ever since I was young, I've always had an obsession with perfumes, and I thought this was a chance to enhance my knowledge when it comes to perfumery. And that's one of the main reasons why I decided to join this course. I'm actually planning on starting my own perfume line, and hopefully we'll see how that works out in the future.
Perfume is probably very important, but what is missing, this is a knowledge in terms of perfume, because the idea is not only to teach a brand, it's not only to spontaneously to buy the last perfume, the new perfume. There is a real knowledge behind that.
Now let's take a look at the local and international weather forecast for tomorrow. And before we head out, here are the top stories again. UN relief planes leave Dubai with aid for Somali refugees. UAE foreign trade with South Africa reaches $1 billion in 2010. And Japan set to halt shipments of beef from Fukushima. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. As always, we'd love to hear your comments. You can write to us at news@city7tv.com or by calling us on 04 367 2230. From the entire news team, it's goodbye for now.